the time has come. This is the end of my August vlog, which technically is September now. But I've made it. I have vlogged every day for the last 30 something days. I'm proud of myself. I will pat myself on the back for that. Yesterday I went to a comedy show, which was fun, and I'll also just say that was like a reward for myself. But now it's time to really lock in on some things. And yeah, so thank you to you all who have stuck around with me throughout this whole vlog, through the messiness, through just the gibbering of nothing. And I don't even know gibbering, what is that? Just all the things. I really do appreciate you. If you're new here, whenever you see these videos, it is to trigger you to do your one small habit. We pick one small habit to do. It could be anything. Take a walk, get up, do a chore. Whatever the thing you've been putting off, talk to yourself nicely, say a few things nice to yourself, say a few things you're grateful for. This is just your time to do that 1% a day. And that's what these vlogs help do. It helped me do that as well. And so I like it. Will I continue? Well, I'm waiting on a response from you all to let me know if you would like me to continue with these, or if you just want me to do one long form video a week. And I'll do some shorts as well. But a daily vlog, I'm not quite sure. I've talked about in one of my other videos how I could do a vlog in the evenings when I've actually had time to like clear my head and think about some things and come to you with something that I'm actually talking about and not just jabbering. But not sure if that's even something that's wanted. And I would, if I were to do that, I don't know if I would do that every day. I may do that like 3 times a week or something like that. Just pick my days. I did like, out of all my vlogs so far, I don't remember some of the first few, but of course I like being by the water, but I can't do that every time. Usually I'm in my car, as you can see. The other place is a library. So I like the study room one, which is like one of the last few that I've done, like maybe 2 or 3 ago. And I did like that one. So maybe I would do something like that and only do it like a couple times during the week. So let me know. What do y'all think? What is it that you are wanting from my channel? I mean, if you're watching this, I do appreciate it and I appreciate the support, but I actually want to be able to provide value and something that you want to watch. Do you like the shorter videos, or do you like a longer one, like more of a 30-minute video? So just let me know, and I will see what I can do and accommodate that. So I haven't set anything in stone other than doing one long form a week. That is my main focus. I will be doing shorts on TikTok. I just do random things on there as well. Whenever I feel like it, if I like audio, maybe I'll dance, whatever the thing is, I just post randomly on there. And I'm going to be posting more on YouTube Shorts because YouTube is my main focus. So wherever this is going to go, I'm just going to be consistent in that area. So as I go along, hopefully over the next week, I'm going to see some responses from you all on what kind of videos you want to see. And then I will adjust my goals to that, because I mean, I am sharing this and I like to do that. I want to do this, but I also don't want to do just what I want, because what I want, I don't really want to do all this effort every day. But if it's something that I need to do, if it's something that is needed, then I will do what I have to do. And so, yeah, I just don't want to do it based off of only me. I want the response from people who are actually watching my videos. What is it that you actually want? So, yeah, talk to me in the comments. Let me know. If you're new here, like I said, subscribe. Otherwise, I would appreciate all the likes and all the shares, just the love. It does help me out and keeps me going, keeps me motivated. So outside of that, just a few other goals main topic for this video as we wrap this up. Here's what I have for you, because August is my birthday month. And of course, I'm all about personal development and goals and things like that. So that's what I do. And I've been doing that most of my life. I've always liked organizing and goals and plans and all the things. I love whiteboards, notebooks, book bags, pens, pencils, all the things like that. And so I do enjoy that, but I also know you can get caught up in just doing those things and not actually putting the action behind it, which is why I always say do your one small habit. I'm not just talking about this is something you do. Hopefully you're seeing my videos. If you've watched my vlogs this whole month long, it's the process. Every day was not pretty. Most of the days weren't pretty. Most of the days it wasn't organized. That is life. But if you only saw the ending, if you only saw one really good video, you're going to assume that it's always like that and it's always this and that. And how can you do that? But that's the thing. That's a part of me showing this process. And that's what I want to talk about is romanticizing. A way that you can accomplish some things is to romanticize the goal. In romancing someone, or whatever the thing is, it is not just the end goal. It's not just about that, about getting the person or whatever. It's like, it's a continuous journey of showing up, showing that you love them, showing that you're interested in them, finding interest in them, doing the small things for them, learning about them, spending that quality time with them, the conversations, all the things. That is what it's about. It's not the end goal, because you get the end goal and then what? Then you're going to want something else. So it's the process. But instead of looking at it as like another task to do, you romanticize it in a sense, which means it's a level of devotion. It's a level of, I want this deeply, and I am devoting my time, my energy, and my effort towards this thing. It's a deeper level of wanting. It's a desire. And we have desires. I mean, they're there, and it's emotional response. It's human. It's what we have. But again, once you get the thing, then what? But if you can romanticize the process, then you can find the good. You will always find something else in it. It will never just be, oh, I got it and that's it. Or you can help it not be so boring then as well, if you romanticize it. So if I romanticize, let's say going to the gym, because that's where I'm headed to right now. If I were to romanticize that, well, one, I try to block out enough time for how I move, and how I move is a bit slower than some people. But I slow down intentionally as well. I slow down intentionally because that's where the magic is. That's where the whimsy is. The curiosity is. Okay? Because you know that it's not just about getting there. There's something in between. It's the in between where the magic happens. So if you slow down, you may hear it. You may see it. You may feel it. You may notice the small, subtle things that not everybody sees. And there may be something there that is right. That's the exact thing you need. That's where the treasure is. But if you're rushing all along, you didn't never notice it. It was right there all along. So I slow down. I now have my process and know, because I've been doing it for a while. So I have my gym bag. I have all the things that I know I'm going to want and need in my gym bag. Every time I pack my bag, I make sure those things are in there. I go ahead and pack it early. I'm not doing it rushing in the morning or something. I do it the night before. I get in the sauna sometimes. I did last night. That's the first time I have in a while. And so if I do that, and even if I'm working out hard and heavy and I'm sweating, then I need to shower, right? So I bring clothes. I bring everything I need for that. Shower shoes, all the things. And so I have my stuff in my bag. And then I know, like, now I have my process because I've been doing it for a while, like I said. So I know when I go in, this is what I do. I put it in the locker. I do this. I pull that out. Da-da-da. Like, I have my steps. It's a routine, yes. But it's a sort of ritual for me, like the whole process of doing that. And so once I'm in there, now I'm in the mind state to work out. Now, you can't do that every time. You're rushing, like in the mornings. When I go in the mornings, I don't have time to be doing all that. So it's a rush. It's not a whole thing. But I still have my stuff that I know I need usually. But just as an example, I'm just trying to say that you can romanticize it by adding a little more whimsy to it, by adding a couple more things to it, by paying attention to the steps in between and really nurturing those steps. So if I were to just get out and run into the gym and then be like, oh my God, now I got to shower, now I got to go home and find clothes and da-da-da. Well, I've already thought about that. I've already gotten that together, but that took time. So again, romancing just different things like meal prepping, eating better, romanticizing that in the sense of going grocery shopping. One, what do I really want to eat? I really want to eat good. I want to treat myself right. I deserve that. I want to nourish my body, which is why I'm doing this in the first place. It's not for someone else. It's for me. Because I want to feel good in my body. I want to look good. I want to feel good. All the things, right? I want to be healthy. So in order to do that, I need to nourish myself. But I will also want it to taste good. I want it to be something that I like so that I can stick with it. So I'm going to focus on my meal plan. I'm going to romanticize that. What do I want? What do I want that to look like? How often do I plan on really cooking? and be realistic about that. And then I'm going to go grocery shopping. When I go grocery shopping, I'm going to put my headphones on, usually listen to music. Have one in, one out, so you can hear people and all the other stuff. But I'll do that. Or you don't even need the headphones. You're just going grocery shopping. We're going to get the foods that we planned on getting. Then I'm going to go home because I made time and planned on meal prepping. So when I get back, I'm going to soak my fruits and veggies. I'm going to chop up the things and put them in the containers. I'm going to do all of that. But I'm not just going to do it for 1 week. This is a commitment. So I know that I'm prioritizing that time. So when something comes up, it's like, well, I meal prep during that time. It's actually my meal prep time. But we can do it after this, or we can do it before this. But that's my meal prep time. I'm going to make sure I get it in there. That is a non-negotiable, which is something really big that over the past couple of years has helped me out. It's a different level of things. It's not just saying, oh, this is my goal, this is my plan. No, it's a non-negotiable. It's a contract you have with yourself. So with myself, romanticizing myself and my life, it is a non-negotiable for me to prioritize certain things. I have certain values. So it's a non-negotiable that I create space for those things, that I show up as that embodiment. It takes work, because if you weren't that to become that, it's going to be work. But those are non-negotiables. It is a non-negotiable for me to work out. Depending on what season I'm in and what my goals are, I work out because I live a healthy lifestyle. That's an embodiment that I choose. I'm working on my nutrition. I wasn't doing so well, but now I am. Today starts the day that I'm really locking in. And so for me, it's a non-negotiable for me, because of the goals that I'm setting right now, to not eat out fast food, greasy foods for this next 90 days. Now, it's going to be hard because I've been so used to just grabbing things, especially when I'm driving, but that's a non-negotiable. So I need to stick by that. And when I stick by that, I'm proving to myself, I'm building confidence that I can do that. If I fail, then I get back up, immediately stop. I do not continue on doing the thing that's hurting me, that's going against what I said I was going to do, because now I'm showing myself that I can't be trusted. So in your home, again, we talked about it before, you need to trust yourself. You need to nourish yourself. You need to pour into yourself. That's the self-love, self-worth, self-confidence. It comes from within. And then you can pour out to others at that point. But you need to pour in if you've been depleted for so long. Your whole self-love, all the things, all the selves, self-reliance, resilience, all the things we're building and nourishing. And I heard somewhere recently, I'm going to mess this up probably, but it was something along the lines of, if you're selfish, that means you're halfway in, halfway out. If you're fulfilled, then you're able to pour into others and stuff. You're not ish. We know who we are. That's confidence. And so I can stand 10 toes down knowing that those decisions that I'm making is benefiting all parties. Of course, I'm going to make sure I'm good. That's an innate thing, a survival mechanism. But if I care about you and love you, if you're around me and things like that, I want it to benefit everyone. I want it to benefit my communities. If I'm living in this, my family's living in this, all the things, I would like for it to be a good place as well. So that's responsibility. But if I am selfish, then I'm not quite sure. And so I'm going to do things that's kind of manipulative and kind of not here, there, and probably can't be trusted in this, that. But if I'm self-full, if I'm whole, then I stand with more confidence because I know I'm doing it for a reason, and that reason is going to benefit the whole. So selfish, yeah, we're worried about being selfish, but if you're selfish, then you're not quite sure. But if you knew why you're doing what you're doing because it's going to benefit others, not just yourself, but you need to pour into yourself right now, then you're going to stand 10 toes down because you know it's going to help. It's not just for yourself. You're not selfish anymore. So it's just a different way to look at it. But romanticizing our goals and things like that could help you stick with them. It's, finding the cute lunchbox, finding the cute things, but not just doing it for those things, doing it for the storyline. You're getting those together because this is going to be the start of you eating good. This is going to be the start of the new life. And you only focus on that area. We're doing too much at one time. Pick one area, one thing. That's why I say one small habit, one area, one thing, and do that for the next 30 days. And then after that, we're going to review it and look at it and say, hey, where could I have improved? Just like with these vlogs, it's going to help me. I'm going to look back, say, where could I have improved? When I was rushing in those mornings, well, I should have had the stuff prepared, which I do have my tripod and stuff, but where am I going to go? You know, if I prepped the night before and knew, okay, in the morning I'm going here, which I had a idea, and the weather changes and different things change, so it affects it. But in general, how can I improve? So I'm going to go back and look at those and see how can I improve. That's why it benefits me to record these things too. So romanticizing your goals, your plans, your aspirations. If you're not quite sure on certain goals, finding a project or a cause can help you move forward. Can you find a project or a cause? These are things outside of yourself. And as you do that, you're going to find what you really value. What do you really like? What do you want to work towards? And you're going to find that you may need to get healthier to do certain things, because if you don't have the energy, we don't have the health, and we can't stick with something. So that's why that's very important. That's why, obviously, I embody that. I talk about it all the time, because you need that energy. You need that health to be able to withstand and to continue. You can't be consistent if you keep getting sick or if you're tired and all the things. So hopefully something in this video helps you as I wrap up this vlog month of August. And yeah, we come to an end with this before we move on to the next. I just hope that there was something in this and throughout these vlogs that you found helpful. If so, leave me a comment. Let me know what was the main thing that stuck out to you through these vlogs. Let's have a little conversation on there. Let me know so I know, how was this even beneficial to anyone else? It does help me, but again, like I said, that would be selfish if it was just for me. And so how can I help you? And yeah, so I'm gonna get off here, get into this gym. It's getting hot out here. Apparently fall is coming early, and so like I said, get ready for winter. We're gonna work on our health, build our immune systems up, and prepare for the winter, because we know it's coming. But we're gonna do small steps towards it, one thing at a time, one day at a time. So hopefully I will see you in the next video, or hopefully you'll see me in the next video. I gotta get that ending right. Either way, continue to shine on. Don't forget to smile, breathe, laugh, dance, do something that will bring you some joy today. And yes, continue to shine on.